Our special report on the disappearance of Leah Harding continues tonight. Local 3 has covered the case since the Houghton County woman went missing 4 years ago. Tonight, Local 3's Corinne Griffith continues her story with part 2 of the 3-part report.
Leah hadn't been seen or heard from in 2 weeks. The last person she was seen with was her boyfriend, Camille Van Heck, who previously served time for kidnapping, assault with a deadly weapon, and criminal sexual conduct. They were last seen together on April 30th, 2015 at the BP gas station in Baraga. From there, Camille says he dropped Leah off at her mom's house.
No, he didn't, and at that point, I knew something horrible happened.
Cammie reported Leah missing to the Houghton County Sheriff's Office. She says it took officers days to come out to investigate. In fact, the first person on scene was Michigan State Trooper Pat Butler, who was not even assigned to the case.
The detective at the time, Rose Murgy, never sat down with her, never did a face-to-face interview with her. You got to hear the rage. You got to hear the emotions. You got to listen to it. That's where I helped, is because I took the time to listen to her.
Butler goes on to say that she was allowed to look at the file the sheriff's office had on the investigation. She says they had a massive information about Leah's case, making it clear to her that they put in a lot of hard work. But one major item seemed to be missing. Nowhere in the file did it say police interviewed Leah's boyfriend on her disappearance. Again, he was the last person Leah was seen with.
Who knows if he ever interviewed him? It's not in their records.
Butler says maybe she was just not given that information. Remember, yesterday we learned that a text was sent from Leah to her cousin saying if anything happened to her, to look at Camille, who had been abusive to Leah. Leah's family says they feel the sheriff's office did not do all they could during the investigation.
We need your help to find and bring Leah home, or do your job and question more.
So what does Leah's family think happened? They believe that Leah knew and perhaps helped Camille break into cabins, something he was later arrested for, and confronted Camille during an argument, threatening to turn him into the police. Leah's mom believes Camille killed Leah to avoid going back to prison.
Camille killed Leah. I knew it at that point.
Do you think he was capable of killing her?
Oh, yes. Not a doubt in my mind.
No charges were ever brought against Camille in the Leah Harding case. Tomorrow on Local 3.
Every place I look and I don't find her is a place closer to finding her.
The 4-year-long search for Leah. Could new information finally lead to her discovery? Reporting for Local 3 News, I'm Corinne Griffith.